Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. My name is John McCarthy and I'm going to give you a few tips in this lesson about how to swing the club. That's one of the most important parts of this game, so let's get into it. All right, to pass this lesson, you got to get the ball on the target marker out there in the range. To start your backswing, pull back on the swing stick and aim for that sweet spot at the bottom of the swing path target window. Then, when the circular power meter reaches the white circle, or 100% power, well done, that's what I'm looking for. All right, now repeat that same backswing, but this time really try to push the swing stick forward smoothly and hit that white sweet spot on the contact target window at the top of your swing meter. So to reiterate, swing path target window is at the bottom of your swing meter, contact target window at the top of your swing meter. If you want your shot to be the best possible, you got to hit both those target windows in your swing meter. Great work there. That was well done. Being able to chip well around the green can be a real scorecard saver. It's very important to choose a good landing spot for your chip so that you give it enough distance to roll into your intended target. Now let's see if we can dial in the right distance and get this chip into that target area. Great stuff. That's what I'm looking for. Now let's talk about one of the most important skills you can have on the golf course, and that is how to read the greens. You can see those beads moving on the green from left to right. This tells us that the green breaks to the right, and that means we will need to aim a little bit to the left so that we can use the break to carry the ball into the hole. Now, aim to the left and see if you can sink this putt. Also, worth noting, you can press the putt preview button to get All right, that wasn't too bad, was it? Glad you got through those lessons. And now we are going to take you over to create your first MyPLAYER. There's a whole lot more to explore in here. Can't wait to see what you create in PGA Tour 2K25. And I hope/know I will see you out there on the course real soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. All right, it's time to get the balls in the air for the opening round coverage. Let's head out onto the course. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth. And out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today as they begin their quest in the Q School Final?
Their focus is to get into the top 5 and get that PGA Tour card, as the next 40 finishers will graduate to the Corn Ferry Tour next season.
We're going down to the 6th hole now.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. That one just slides by. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Was that a bit of a miss strike? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And that puddle drop. Well done. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. We've arrived now at the 7th and the par 4. That's heading for the fairway. This is his second shot. And only one off the pace here. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. 13 feet to the cup.
A really good look at birdie.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And that will take him to 3 under. He's currently in a share of top spot.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Opting for the 3-wood. Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is a big old left-to-righter.
So close. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That's disappointing to have to settle for the bogey there. And this one will be for bogey. And he'll move back to 2 under after that one. Time now to take in the 9th hole.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Well, Rich, isn't this a lovely sort of teaser for these players on the Corn Ferry Tour to be playing at the stadium course, which is known for the prestigious Players' Championship? They're almost getting a sense of what it might be like to be on the big stage.
Exactly. However, there is one massive difference. You just don't have the number of fans out here like you would normally see it. That's what the biggest difference is this week. Still, they're going to feel a lot of pressure trying to close the deal, coming down 16, 17, and 18, no matter how many folks are watching.
That's a touch of class.
Such soft hands.
And now this for a share of the lead. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
On the tee of the par 4 10th hole. Wow, that was just striped. From about 130 yards here. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. This one's for birdie. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
good stroke. And that should secure the par on this one. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And now at 3 under overall. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. That's pretty nice, eh, Rich?
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. .2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get into round 2. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, as we head into the second round, it feels like daylight's coming second. What a start by our featured player.
Yeah, he's out there. He's got the lead. But listen, there's so much golf left to be played in the 72-hole event. Let's see what he can produce.
We head down to the first hole. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Nicely done. From around 140 yards here.
This might be a bit too much club.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Great touch.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
Currently in first position. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole.
I thought it was going to hang on, but nope.
John, what does his lie look like down there?
Well, heads up here, guys. I don't know which way this one's going to come out of this stuff. Very, very deep down in here.
Oh, the rough could have been a factor in this one. He's standing over his third shot. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This putt is about 8 feet. Pace is always important. Get that speed right. And just a little bit of work was all that was needed to finish up there. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, this part, I've got it starting out to the left, but it will come back at the end.
Looks pretty good.
This is going right at the hole. Take it. Take it. Yeah, that's one of those putts you're happy to walk after. Did everything but go down. Just a short putt remaining here. And now -7 for the event. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
That dog will hunt.
Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Yeah, nicely played. He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's staring down 23 feet here.
With the old hammer hands putt. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the 5th. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Chance to move to 8 under here. Ooh. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
Tracking. And the par putt just slides by there. That's disappointing. And that was a bogey by our leader. So the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Time to tee off at the 6th. That should find the cut stuff. Well, Rich, this looks like a familiar spot for this player.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Sitting at -6. Currently leading. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And as we look at the leaderboard, he now has a 3-shot advantage. Yeah, Rich, that was a nerve-wracking day. It was tense, wasn't it? Drama-filled and a tight lead to end it.
Tell you what, Luke, there could be massive fireworks tomorrow with this player, slender lead. Are they going to be able to get a good night's sleep tonight? I'm not so sure.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. It's time for our third round coverage of this event. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Luke Elvey. Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Well, he just has to go out there and play like he has. Play confident, play bold, but most importantly, play smart, because any small mistake could have massive repercussions.
Now to the 9th. Not bad. Second shot here on the 9th hole. Attaboy, good shot. This now, his 3rd shot. How close was that to going in? Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. He sits in first position. Here we are at the 10th, a par 4. Great shot. Playing from 110 yards out. This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
This for par.
That's disappointing. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. That's a good-looking shot there. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Oh, that's carrying a bit too much speed.
And fortunately, that shot will hang on to the fairway.
Handy effort, that one. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Lovely effort, that. Second shot here on the 12th. Yep, that shot safely on the green. 20 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Oh, that's a nice looking roll. You've got to like the look of this. Wow, what a putt. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
I think this could be a slight miscalculation.
He's setting up for his second shot. How close was that to going down? Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
That's pretty tidy. Well hold. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole. That one's heading down Broadway. from around 170 yards here. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Not a bad play, that one. A putt here to move to 16 under par. And he's down there. You got to read.
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Well, our leader has built quite a comfortable advantage here. It's 7 shots as we head to the next. So as that round comes to a close, it's a lovely position this player holds in top spot, Rich.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HP Studios, it's good night for now. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. As always, it's delightful to have you join us. And Rich, our featured player has been performing extremely well in this Q School Final. And that certainly bodes well for next season.
Most definitely leading the pack here going into the final round. They keep going this rate, they get the win, and their confidence skyrockets.
Let's check in with the action out of the 13th. He's put together a very impressive display. Got a handful of shots lead over the field. Will he close this one out? Opting for the 6-iron. Yeah, that was a safe play. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got about 21 feet to the hole from here, guys.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Gently does it. It's downhill, breaking off to the right-hand side here.
Ooh. And this one is for his par. Now sitting at 22 under par. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole. Quality shot, that one. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
This one might need to get down a little. Setting up now, this one from a fair way out.
Looking pretty good.
Has it got enough pace? Get in the house. Yes, sir. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Going with the 7. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Putting for a par here. Well, you're going to take your hat off to this performance. Now 23 under par with a handful of holes left to play.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room out in front by a bunch.
On the tee now, the 16th, and it's a par 5.